Hey everyone, this is how I plan on scaling my brand to 6 figures a month this year. I've scaled multiple brands to 6 figures a month, and this is how I'm gonna do it for mine. So, something to note that's very important is that I already have winning products. These products have sold very well in the past, and they have great margins. So, if you're writing down notes, I'd write all of this down. So these are the things that you really need to have in order to scale to 6 figures a month. And it's no secret. There's no, there's no like special ad account that we're using. We're just doing like routine systems that are proven to work. So, winning products, right? These rhinestone hoodies went absolutely crazy, and we have different variations of all of these products, as you can see, like with these hats. Um, so it's particularly the hats and the card holders. They have great margins. Like they have incredible margins. It's not really like a T-shirt, right? Like if you go overseas, or if you print here, especially like an LA apparel tee is, I don't know what, like $9 right now, and then plus printing, plus shipping, plus all these things, right? Your margins are not as high as like a card holder or a hat. Realistically, you can get these for a few bucks overseas, and that's why the margins are great and you can scale. So like I said, the one of the biggest things is having winning products that are proven to sell. These are, like I said, these are already proven, and there's more products that are amazing that I've designed. Thankfully, I've been blessed with the ability to create and be very, creative, and you know, make some dope stuff. That put it like that. So, up next, what we're gonna do once we have all of the amazing products added to the website, we're ready to release. What we're gonna do, and what my website is currently under right now, it's locked. It's closed. Why is it closed? Aren't you gonna drop? Yeah. What we're gonna do is build hype. So, you have a winning product. How are you gonna sell more when your website is closed? You're gonna build hype. You're gonna run ads to that website while it's closed. You're gonna have proper messaging on the website that entices people to sign up to your newsletter. So, prime example right here from one of our clients, and I probably have way more examples, but this is just one that I already had saved on my desktop. So, keep in mind, this is $3,000 spent before we even open the store. Most people probably would bat an eye to this and say, why would you spend $3,000 if you are not seeing a return? Because frankly, we didn't see these numbers until we opened the store. And realistically, probably generated even more than this, but again, the attributed revenue came out to this, so we're just gonna, for the sake of this video, we're gonna go with this. So these are incredible returns, and this was over like a 2 or 3 week period, if I remember correctly. So we're gonna close the web store, and we're gonna entice people to sign up with the ads that we're running, and they're gonna sign up. And again, keep in mind, I'm really emphasizing the messaging around this. When people sign up to your newsletter, they're gonna remember what they saw when they signed up. Like if they're just saying sign up for an extra, okay, maybe they'll sign up because they like the product or something, or the ad that you're running. But if you say something like, sign up to our limited releases, won't restock once sold out, and don't lie to them. But if you're actually not gonna restock, then say that. Or if, let's say, it's like, okay, we sold out before, we're restocking, then say that too. This is going to stay in people's minds once they either A, see your ad, or B, sign up to your newsletter if they're not already subscribed. So, do with that information as you wish and make the proper moves. So, up next, let's say this. We have winning products, we built the hype, and we opened the store. Now what, Neri? Now what? Okay, I'm going to tell you what. We are going to create amazing ads. No, we're not running these BS ads that these other agencies are creating and sending out to Fiverr people because they want to be cheap and they want to profit as much as possible off of you. No shots at anybody, shots at a couple agencies. We make incredible ads that not only convert, but they are actually aligned with your brand, right? Like, this is something that we did prior to closing the store and, you know, having this entire relaunch of my brand. This ad right here, if I do say so myself, we took this and turned it into this. Not too bad. If I do say so myself. We did this for Birth of a Royal Child. They were literally just running an ad on Chris Brown before, and we said, hey, add a photo of the jeans and literally mention that he's wearing them. Boom! Like, this is what happens. And the other thing is having good lifestyle and UGC videos. Write that down. Great product ads, influencer ads, and UGC lifestyle. Now, if you don't have your clothing on artists or, you know, influencers, go find a stylist. Go find your way into people's closets. I'm going to leave it that simple for you. And if you don't know how to get in touch with someone, then you should learn how to do it. I'm going to give you one easy tip right here. Most artists have a stylist. Find that stylist. It might not be easy to get in touch with them, but if you know who's styling them, then you know who to try and get your pieces to. Right? And most of the time, these stylists are getting hit up by all of these trash brands. So if you aren't trash and you have good products, chances are they're probably going to see it. So, all right. We have the winning products. We're running all the proper ads. We built the hype. We ran the proper ads, right? In that order. And now what? All right. Here it is. Our email system. One of the most important things that brands seem to just not have, or these agencies are charging like an arm and a leg for a system. The systems are worth it. Let me just tell you that. If you don't want to spend a couple $1,000s on an email system, I'm not talking about overpaying, right? That's what I was talking about before. Like, we're not charging like 5 figures for an email system, but investing in the email system with, you know, a proper retention system as a whole is going to serve you well in the long run. Like, literally take a look at these numbers. 43% of revenue within this 30-day period for $137,000 was through email and SMS on this entire Klaviyo system. Take a look at the flows, campaigns, and how much they brought in just solely, literally solely from that. So, I say this to say, if you really want to scale, you need to have proper systems in place. Write down what I'm literally telling you right now. Amazing products, building hype, great ads, and an email system. There it is. And the website too, but we're not going to get into that yet. If you want a full like breakdown on how we design our websites to convert, then I can make a video on that as well, and I can compare them to other websites that don't convert as well. So, like I said, that's how I literally plan on making 6 figures a month with my clothing brand. And actually, I'm not just planning on it, I'm gonna do it. So, I made this video just to, honestly, for myself, to come back and look at this at the end of the year and say, yeah, I know, I told myself I would, and that's why I did it. So, take this game plan, apply it to your brand, really understand what is necessary to scale. Because it sounds very, you know, it might sound simple, because it kind of is, but it's not easy. You know what I mean? So, yeah. If you need ads, if you need email systems, if you need anything creative-wise, DM. Actually, you know what? If you need a stylist, because I feel like that's what most people are probably not going to have, man, just send me a DM on Instagram. Find me. Like, it's in my YouTube info. Like, we got you on all of this, honestly. So, like I said, I hope you found some value in this video. My name is Neri. Peace.